I initially purchased the Avid impact wrench because as a driving instructor, I'm on the road 5 days a week, and of course, flats are just part of the business. You never know when they're going to happen. They might happen often, and when they do, of course, it can be a pain in the neck. You want to be able to get back on the road as soon as possible. So it was something that I decided that I needed, and I'll tell you that I think that every car should have an impact wrench inside of it. You'll be able to get back on the road so quickly you won't believe. Not just to be able to get the tire off, but to be able to jack the car up very quickly, as you're going to see in this video. So initially I bought the small one, and as you see it has the small sockets. And then Avid contacted me to demonstrate the bigger one with the longer sockets. Now, of course, you'll need a scissor jack adapter like this to go on scissor jacks to be able to jack the car up. And as a backup, you can have a socket wrench to be able to insert, let's just say your batteries went dead or something. And then they have, you can find on Amazon jacks like this that they already have the connection where you can jack it up, and again it has its own wrench that you can manually jack it up, again as a backup if again maybe you have no battery power, you forgot to charge your batteries. To jack the car up, you simply insert the impact wrench into the adapter, and she's going to go up pretty fast and easy. It's wobbling a bit, but that's really because that's an older jack that came with the car. When you're bringing it down, you should bring it down slowly so you don't lock the jack into position. And as you see, the sockets will fit on either one of these, each taking their own size. Now here's a newer jack. I put the socket on just to show you how smooth this will go up without all that wobble. Smooth, quick, and easy. It's questionable if jacking the car up fast with these is going to cause damage to the jack. One person on YouTube said it does. That's left to be seen after after jacking up a number of times. I'm very happy with the larger unit. Just two small issues. One, the unit that they sent me, the larger unit, it's the half-inch head is a little bit tilted, so the socket wobbles a little bit. And I was concerned if that was going to affect performance, but as you're going to see in the video, it didn't affect performance at all. And with the first unit that I did purchase, there was no wobble at all. So really a non-issue. The only other issue is with the smaller unit. They give you a battery indicator on the back that you can light up and see how full of a charge you have, which they didn't give that with the bigger unit. So small disappointment, but very small, something I think they should do something about. To give a real test of strength, I wanted to go into a salvage yard to find rusted on bolts to really test out the strength of the bigger unit. The smaller unit had no problem with my car at all, but my car, there's nothing rusted about it. Everything's in good condition, and the smaller unit was able to take my tires off very easily and jack the car up without a problem at all. Look at how fast and easy that was. I have to tell you that if your living is with a car, if you're a Lyft driver, if you're a Uber driver, if you're a limousine driver, you really should have an impact wrench in your car. You'll be able to jack up the car in no time flat, as you're going to be able to see, take the tires off. And I think that you'll really be impressive to people if you get a flat, that within 5 to 7 minutes you can be back on the road. And I'm not even kidding, 5 to 7 minutes, 10 minutes maximum, and you're back on the road quick and easy and clean, and I think you'll really impress your clients from getting a flat and them seeing how prepared that you are. I start jacking the car up. The wrench slips out a little bit, so I have to reinsert it. Even counting the reinsertion time, it took me 20 seconds to jack the car up from the point that I started the impact wrench. 20 seconds. Can you see the rust filings falling away? This thing really was rusted on. The owner of the salvage yard told me to use the BMW because it had been sitting there for some time, and he said that those are usually difficult to get off. I'm just putting the nuts back in by hand. He wanted me to keep the nuts loose, not put them in very tightly, because he was going to be taking that tire off. The smaller unit. As you see, it had a little bit of difficulty taking that one off. This one won't come off. I go to the bigger unit and shazam. No problem at all. So my conclusion, the smaller unit is great for the family car that's in good condition, no real rust or anything like that, and maybe not for bigger trucks and SUVs. The bigger unit, I'll call that commercial grade. I think it's fair to say that you can walk into a salvage yard, pick out a car, and chances are you're going to be able to take that tire off. I don't know how long that tire was sitting there. I don't know how badly it was rusted. I do know that there was rust. I saw the filings coming right off. You saw the difference between the bigger unit and the smaller unit. I think that they're both great buys, and you just need to make a decision on what it is that you need. If driving is your living, and you're in a car on the road, I would say you really should go with the bigger unit. I hope this video helped your inquiries.